One of the things we love the most about living in Portugal is that many old traditions are still going and are still very much a part of everyday life.
Oh, it feels serious!
Opportunities, like the one we're going to share with you today, are becoming few and far between. As so much of what we do gets taken over by the convenience of machines. After 3 years in Portugal, we finally had the chance to go and join our neighbours and friends with their annual harvest. A day of community, of family, and of traditions that are being kept alive purely for the joy that they bring to those who are lucky enough to experience them. Yay! Today was a day that we will remember forever. Today, we made wine with our feet.
Cheers!
Okay folks, it is true. Today is wine harvesting day. That's not quite true. Today is grape harvesting day, but the grapes are going to be made into wine. Later on, we're going to show you a little bit about how that process in the olden days used to happen and still does today. Nowadays, though, of course, it's not quite that simple. People don't really stomp on grapes anymore. But in this part of Portugal, they do. And then after they've stomped on it, they drink it. I've got to get my secateurs. There we go. Going to need those. Pretty exciting, eh? Can't wait.
Where is Dad? Do you know where he's gone? He's gone to go and get those secateurs down by that rock. All the way over there.
This is one of our most innovative Reolink cameras. It's the Atlas PT Ultra and it's a 4K camera. What makes this special is the reason why I'm putting it in this particular location. Okay, that's it. Installed. Like all Reolink cameras, super duper easy to install. You basically download the app, scan the QR code, join it to your Wi-Fi, Bob's your uncle. Reolink are celebrating 15 years in the home security industry and are the leading providers of security cameras on the planet. That's why I work with them. They continue to innovate their products, and this is one of those continuations, the Atlas PT Ultra camera, and we're installing it right here to look after the boys. So like all of my Reolink cameras, they all come with a solar panel. Pretty snazzy, super easy, just plugs in underneath here and it starts to charge immediately. However, the Atlas PT Ultra offer one single battery charge without the solar panel will record for 12 hours a day, 8 days solid in a row. That's going to be pretty handy when the clouds start to roll over and the rain comes in over here, just in case the solar panel doesn't work, which it probably will. But we are moving it here to keep an eye on the boys. Plan is to put a roof up here and have the boys play out here. So when Tara's in the kitchen that has no windows, she's going to be able to keep an eye on the boys down here while they're playing. We're also pretty stoked about it because while we go on holiday, we're going to be able to keep an eye on our tiny house, our courtyard, our extension, our stone house, and everything around here recording in 4K real time. There will be no escaping for the boys because we've got a 355-degree rotation that's horizontal and a 90-degree vertical rotation, which basically means it covers absolutely everywhere. Even if Crusoe was to go and hide behind that cork oak over there, we'd spot him. Love it. So like a bunch of the newer Reolink cameras, there's a whole lot of snazzy tech that's gone inside of this. My favorite particular bit is the color nighttime vision. Basically means you're going to get full color without spotlights because of the Reolink industry leading technology. To be honest though, the most important things to me about having a home security camera are, does it do a really, really good job? Tick, Reolink. Is it super duper easy to install because I cannot be faffed trying to install something I've got no idea how to connect? Tick, super easy. And what's the price like? 20% discount on this particular camera, the Atlas PT Ultra, one that I'd recommend. it's an upgrade on your existing cameras, or it's a great starting point. Head on down to the link in our description below. Remember, by clicking on that link, not only are you supporting us, but you might find something that you like the look of and want to buy.
Right, well, as you can tell, this is a very, very exciting day. Everybody is, well, very excited. We have been wanting to be a part of this since we moved to Portugal 3 years ago, but we have always missed out, because the first year we were here, we had to go back to the UK during the harvest to have Sawyer, but also to process John's D7 visa. The second year we were here for it, there was no harvest to speak of. Last year was just appalling for the grapes. So Joao, his dad, Armando, and his brother Cristiano harvested the grapes in one weekend just by themselves. They didn't even invite family or friends over to come and help. But this year, thankfully, we're here and the grapes are in abundance. So Joao gave us the nod last week, and we're going to go and head off and see what it's like to harvest grapes and make wine in a old-fashioned, traditional way with our wonderful, wonderful neighbours. We're so excited, and well, we're just stoked to take you guys along for the ride too. Yesterday evening, I was sat down at our biopool, which is our lowest terrace, and there's another neighbour of ours who, I think it's a holiday home. I don't think they live there permanently, but anyway, it's just in front of our farm, and I could hear them all there yesterday. Lots and lots of voices, very animated, lots of chatting, lots of laughing. And for a moment, I was like, oh, it sounds like having a party. And then I was like, no, of course, it's harvest weekend. That's exactly what's going on. They've got the family over, and everybody's here to harvest the grapes to make the wine. And all around us on the roads, as we've been going into town to do our shopping, there've been little tractors buzzing along the roads with trailers full of grapes. And we'll tell you a little bit more a little bit later about what makes this part of Portugal so special for winemaking. There's a very, very special kind of wine that only comes from this part of Portugal, which is pretty cool. And we're not also very far from the Douro Valley, which of course is the home of port.
Mum.
Hey, let's go see. Yeah, come on then. Look, there's Armando. Oh, look, it's Joao! Hard at work. Go see the bucket full of grapes. Wow.
What have you got in your hands? You got your scissors?
Look, it's Letizia.
Let Joao help you, buddy. Do you want Joao to pull you up, bud? Let Joao pull you up. Can you say bom dia? Olá, bom dia.
Okay, let's do it.
We also have the ladders in the knock garage.
Come on then. All those ones are sharp, Sawyer. You swap those with.
That's it. Good work. Well done. Obi, don't eat the grapes, buddy. They're not great for dogs. There you are, Sawyer. You put them in Pedro's bucket. Hey, those are for wine. You can't eat them all.
Grapes that are a little bit gnarly.
They just get squashed all together, don't they? Just remember when we tried to make wine the first year off our very gnarly grapes?
Yeah.
We nearly blew up the neighbourhood. Not yummy? It's yummy.
Pretty high up there, Crusoe.
It's smaller.
next generation here, Joel.
Yeah, we need workers.
Good work, buddy. Like a popcorn.
Okay. Where are you going? Well done, you. More? Okay, hang on. There we go. There's some more.
I pulled off.
Your shoes, come on. Hey, Crusoe! There we go, buddy.
Dad. It's my shoes off.
Okay.
Daddy, look! I'm a banana!
So how do they do it normally? Like, okay, this is Armando. This is the old-fashioned way, if you like,
The traditional way, I think.
the traditional way. How do they do it normally? If they're, you know, in the modern world, surely they don't have.
Dad.
Okay, surely.
You think they've got machines to pick the grapes?
I don't know. Do
Yeah,
they?
they come.
All right. Well done. Look. Cool.
The other one. My one, Dad.
Okay, should we go for a big one? How about these ones over here? They're really big, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on, hang on.
Look at the little face. Too much.
All right.
I love that Joao and his family have been doing this since they were kids, you know. Armando's been doing this since he was a kid.
This one. Now, more.
But probably not from the same vines. The older a vine gets, the less it produces.
Another one.
Or there's a tipping point, isn't there?
There's a tipping point, yeah.
This one.
Okay.
Cut this one.
There, you cut up there. Hang on. Not that. That's a big stick. You pop it up there. Oh, we had it. Now we... no, open. Did it?
This one.
This is obviously a massive family tradition, and Joel's sister Andrea was just saying to me that Armando does this purely to keep the tradition alive. They're not making wine here for money, they don't sell it, and I think actually the kind of market for homemade wine in this part of Portugal has really dwindled, because everybody's kind of doing it themselves, and there's so many big upscale producers that have sort of dominated the markets. But anyway, it's wonderful to see families like this continuing to keep tradition alive and to bring everybody together once a year for the harvest, as they have done for probably centuries. And I just am so stoked that we finally get to be here to be a part of it. I think it's nearly time for morning snacks.
Well, having said that, I think Sawyer and Crusoe have been snacking all morning. Here you go, Sawyer.
Oh dear.
Does it taste good?
Yes, Crusoe's got a very purple mouth.
Does he?
Gonna put your shoes on again? No, no shoes. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you need bifana. Bifana. You could make a business out of this, Joel. Sell the experience.
There! There's a frog! There! There's a frog! There! Right there! See his face? Look at that bugs walking on the water! Mom!
It's a funny noise the frog's making, isn't it?
Watch this. I called him Dad.
You called who?
Mom. Mom, I found frogs here. You have to look.
So actually, as a family, we
Look
don't
at that,
eat
look.
meat
It's
ever.
not funny, look.
And John and I will eat meat occasionally if it's an occasion like today.
Mommy, look.
That was actually jolly delicious.
Was it?
Yeah, you should go have some.
Okay.
Mom, look.
Oh yeah, there is a big wow.
Mommy,
I actually remember this very pond was where I learned the word sapo. The very first time we
Sapo.
came to Joao's farm. And there were big frogs at this pond. They're amazing, aren't they?
What do you see, Sawyer? Do you see the frog?
Can you see the frogs?
What's another frog?
I remember the very first time we were invited over to Joao and Armando's farm. And we walked through and we just could not believe our eyes at the abundance of this place. It really is incredible what they managed to produce here. And we're just sitting there at that little pond looking at those frogs beneath two beautiful fig trees. I think this is a loquat tree. And then, you know, these incredible vines, which must be so old and are producing so much. And Armando's incredible vegetable gardens and their cornfields. And they're a family that really lives such a beautiful life on this mountain. And it goes back generations. And I just love that.
So in 30 minutes the tractor come and
Yeah.
we finish
Okay.
for now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happens?
Smash the grapes.
Smash the grapes.
Yeah, the next step.
Yeah, nice, man. How are we going to smash the grapes?
That's like
How are we going to do it?
with the feet.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like
I-
one or 2 hours, 1 hour and 30 around
Yeah.
inside the tank.
Okay, so what happens? We get in the tank and we just stomp for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
is there a technique?
Yeah, you make your train for today.
Let's get on with it, shall we?
Yeah, Joao was saying normally, or in really good harvests, this can take until 7 o'clock at night.
Really? Wow.
Today will be finished at, I don't know.
Lunchtime.
Yeah, something like that.
Sweet. So yeah. He's found Leticia, Joao's girlfriend, who's absolutely lovely, who came and spent a few days at the farm over the summer to help us with babysitting the boys, and they just love her. So
He's gone.
family affair, isn't it?
Yeah.
Love it. Do you know what? At what point do we share our first attempt at making wine?
That wasn't our first attempt. Technically, that was Joao's first attempt. No, not even his first attempt. One day, darling, we'll be doing this with our own vines.
Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be.
We need to import our family to help us harvest. That's quite an undertaking.
Yeah, all the way from Zimbabwe.
Yeah. And the Outer Hebrides. Sorry, this is going to sound daft, but you know I like to share daft musings. I always thought like a grape was a grape was a grape, you know? So like it's a grape, it's going to be delicious. Even if it's for wine, I don't care. I still will like it. But these are actually really sour.
Where's Crusoe, Sawyer?
Wow.
He's with Joao, is he? What's he doing?
Graping.
He's what?
The grape. Getting grapes.
Is he? Why aren't you?
What's that, Dad? What's that?
That's a hook. Can you say hook?
I don't know.
Try. Hook. Hook. H-O-O-K. Hook.
That's
String.
That's a piece of string.
mine.
Can you say string? String.
No.
String.
Ding.
Well done. Right. Are you good?
Climb up there.
You want to climb up too? Okay, Crusoe first, because he's on the ladder now, and then you can have a go afterwards, okay? Up, Crusoe. I'm holding on tight. Where's the bucket? Wow, check you out, Sawyer. Holding on tight.
Hold on tight, Sawyer.
Look at me up here. Look at me up here, Mom. Look at me up here.
This one's the best one.
Fingers? We're rubbish. How many newbies does it take to pick a bunch of
yeah. 4. 4 and a dog that was banished. Why was the dog banished?
Because grapes are really bad for dogs.
Okay.
They can cause renal failure, apparently.
It's heavy.
Nice work, team. There you go, we haven't done too badly.
Now.
Yay, Sawyer! Good job, buddy. You want to go stomp grapes?
Yeah.
We're going to go now. But if you go to pick them, you've got nothing to stomp if you don't pick them first.
Thanks, buddy. Just put those in the bucket.
Well done. Oopsie. Oopsie. Do you want me to take these ones? Got it. Okay, wait, can I take a picture?
No, because it's going to melt all over.
So the next thing that's going to happen is Agostinho, the tractor driver who often comes to our farm, who you may have seen on lots of our videos, will arrive with his tractor and trailer. We'll fill the trailer with the grapes and he'll take them off to the adega, which is where I think we're going to bleach our feet and stomp grapes. You want to go stomp them?
Ask that question again, darling.
No, man, no, you're being, no. You want to
What was your question?
Okay, let me get you.
Are we making white wine or red wine? Was your question?
No.
Yes, it
My
was.
question was, no, it wasn't. It was, is this wine
White wine?
green? Don't stomp that one, so I stomp this one.
Is the wine going to be green?
No. What I mean is, because in our area here,
No.
let me talk. In our area here, the wine is called Vino Verde, which is green wine.
Yeah.
And it's specific and special to this region of
Okay.
Portugal.
What colour is that normally?
Red and white. Ask Joao if you get red Vino Verde.
Joao. Joao, what colour is this wine going to be? What colour is the wine going to be?
160.
Yeah, no, what color? Is it going to be a white wine or is it going to be a red wine?
Right.
Joao, is it Vino Verde or Maduro? Verde, which means green.
Verde. This is a Verde wine, is it? A green wine.
No, so the cotton is the vinho verde is not about the color.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'm shamed, everybody.
I would have explained to you if you hadn't been cackling at me.
No, but you're. Yeah, so here's what happened.
Green one.
Tara cut a bunch of grapes off the vine. She looked at them and went, I wonder what colour this wine is going to be.
Green and white colour.
And then she shut up very, very quickly. And then I started filming and you guys caught the rest of it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm shamed. It's a Verde.
So, in our area of Portugal, they make a special wine called Vino Verde.
I'm
which
literally
is green.
crying.
Directly translated is green wine, and it's you drink it very young. You don't leave it to age as long, and it's not as alcoholic. It's very light. It's very refreshing. It's delicious, and it's made in this area because we get lots and lots of rain, and so the grapes are very, very juicy. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'll explain more about wine stuff later when he's pulled himself talking stuff.
Is it?
Is it?
No worries.
So Joao's there. He's just saying, we're going to find out fairly shortly what actual colour this wine is, because apparently it's kind of like henna. It stains your skin. So what have you got there, Crusoe? Have you got actual white grapes, green grapes? Me with the colour again. White grapes, no.
The green Verde.
This is
Sit. What did it look like? Was there lots of grapes?
Want to go see Mum?
Yes, I'd love to see, buddy.
Come.
Okay, come, show me.
You have to come in here, but I can't see because it's jumping.
That's so cool. First of all, an appreciation for the beautiful flowers and the epic barrels.
Come on, come see Mum. Come.
Yay, into the attic. I'm coming. Wow! So this, everybody, is what we actually have in the not garage, but ours obviously isn't in working order. These guys is. A dagger. Okay, this is amazing. Who was here with us when we made our table? The table that sits in our courtyard was our old wine press. We found it in the not garage when we arrived. And the not garage is called a not garage because we thought it was a garage, but it's actually an adega, just like this. But ours is so old and fallen apart and it had been abandoned for so many years that it doesn't work anymore. We could probably resurrect it in the future. We hope to, but let's see where the future takes us. But anyway, John found this old press in our not garage when we first got to the farm, and we turned it into our family dining table, and we filled the gap where the press goes with the tiles we bought from Morocco. It's so nice to see those here, stained with wine from years of use. Joao's sister Andrea was just telling me that this adega has been in use in their family for 50 years, making wine every single year, right here in this pool. Isn't that cool?
Great. Do you think if we promised to build them a new one, they'd give us that one?
Well, ours is knackered, isn't it?
Yeah,
We think it's coming to the end of its time.
it really is. Yeah. That looks like it's going to be lunch, supper. Everything is so perfectly traditional here. Wonderful. Okay, so the ladies are here. They're doing all the cooking. Very traditional. What we've got here is, in Finland, you call that a labourbaista. And a place where you cook bread, but I guess they're cooking lunch or supper inside it. Put all the coals inside, heat it up. I can feel the heat from here. It's hot. And then scrape the coals out and put stuff inside it and cook it. What do you think? No.
Não dá jeito?
Just like a labourbaista, everybody. If you're wondering, labourbaista, what it is, it's a Finnish word, and this is what a labourbaista is. And basically in Finland it means cooking bread,
Outra coisa.
or a bread cooker.
O que é que falta? Falta não tem pra...
Tá bom?
O tabuleiro, falta o tabuleiro, o Luciano traga o tabuleiro.
Aí, atrás de ti.
Não, não é este. É um pequenino. Deixa aqui, isto aqui não vai bem.
What's happening? Can they drive a tractor? Is it tractor time? Well,
yeah.
let's go. You good? Yeah, coming. Can you come in? Is it bedtime? Hey. Hold on tight. This doesn't get very much better, does it? Look at this. I'm riding on the back of Agostinho's tractor. My two boys, one of them's driving, the other one's holding on to my leg, and we're off to make wine. What a wonderful way to spend a blue sky day. Beautiful. Now the work begins. Inside. Wow. Vieni, John. Vieni. My life, I never thought I would have the opportunity
To stomp wine.
to stomp wine. You know, it's got kind of one of those crazy things. Okay, the stomping has begun. Okay, I want to do it too. I think it takes a long time to stomp the grapes, so we're not in a particular hurry, but I want to get in there as soon as I can. Opa! I love it!
Do you want to go, buddy?
Oh.
You want to go stomp grapes?
Oh.
Come on, do.
Lava as pernas aqui. Opa!
Come, if you wash your feet in there, you can go in. Do you want to go in?
Anda. Sim. Anda.
Me?
Opa.
Yeah? You don't want to?
Anda, Crusoe.
Over there is a good place.
There is.
Come to.
Lá. Tem.
Yeah, gonna go with you. So are you staying? Yeah, you got it.
I got him.
Okay, two things just happened to me. The first is, I'm delighted to say that at the grand old age of 35, I'm still able to fit into a pair of 20-year-olds shorts. The second thing that happened to me was, after I put my shorts on, I started taking my t-shirt off, my hat off, I was ready for a swim. Obviously, not needed. Oh, yes! Also, it says you want to have a great tune. It feels funny on your feet, like this. Stomp, stomp. It's going to take us, I'm going to do the corner bit here. It's going to take us about 1.5 hours. Now,
It's the port wine moment.
port. Right, yeah, I'll take some of that.
Some exquisite port wine.
Love it.
Obrigado, I love it. It's a very small glass, and we're in here for an hour and a half. So this might be the end of the video.
Oh, it feels so weird. Oh, that's I always wanted to be a winemaker. Cheers. So today's Sunday. On Thursday, they'll put the press on and start pressing it down. And then they put it into the barrels. And in January, they put it into the bottles for people to drink it.
So the press is that piece of wood?
That's interesting. So it's definitely going to fall asleep again. Right, Sawyer's asleep.
He is asleep.
What a place to fall asleep. So I'm going to get out, I think, and go put him down on a bed somewhere.
Right, okay.
And I'll be back.
Okay, Luke.
Did you get a cool Love the feet, darling. Whoa, look at that.
E também disse a minha mãe, para acontecer isso, olha, não come.
That's it. Gonna eat some lunch.
See you all next time. Remember, thumbs up, subscribe, leave us a comment, tell us what you thought.
All that jazz.
All that jazz.